What's going on, guys? It's Retro Gamer here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. First thing I want to say, I have retainers on because I got my braces off yesterday, so if I sound a bit funky and I'm not speaking that good, that's why, my retainers. But yeah, we left off, so now we gotta show our poems to one of these peeps, so... Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by its toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. I should start with Monica. Yay. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Transition to the same spot with Monica looking straight. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's hi, Ultra. Having a good day, good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Why? I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Oh yes, my poem makes no gosh darn sense, so you're gonna love it. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Ultra. Well, we're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Why did I say jeez. I handed Monica my poem. I like this one. Wait, it makes me think of something Sarah would like. Is that so? You and Sarah are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. I mean, that's true for every friend. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. By the way, she talks about you. Yeah, yes, Yuri said that when I first entered the realm of this game. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up bringing more similar than you think. Oh, being more similar than you think. My bad. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into this too much? Haha, I could be. No. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Jeez, I can't read today. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure it'll end up trying different things a lot too. I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit of biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. That's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Let's read it then. Jeez. Whoa. Jeez, okay. Click outside poem area to continue. Alright. Hole in the wall. It couldn't be me. See the direction the sparkle portrayed. A northern neighbor, a angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My something, I can't read it. Sorry. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Beautiful. I don't know what else to say. So what do you think? It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten... that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. What year is this in? Like 2017? I don't know. Do you guys know what, like, in the game universe, what year the game universe is in? Because I actually want to know, kind of. That is, a lot of poems have been putting an emphasis on the timing between words and lines. You know, I want to get rid of my hat because it's kind of distracting me a bit. That is, a lot of poems have been putting in the same timing between the words and lines. Yep. I think I already read that. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently, but remember when I was doing the Doki Doki takeover, I thought it was like empathy. I said empathy. It's an epiphany. I'm very dumb. Kind of an epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you're writing a poem. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. I think everyone knows that. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Well, thank you, I guess. Thanks for listening. Cool, alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger, by its toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, Yuri. Alright, hello, Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Jeez. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Jeez. It's fine. Don't force yourself. Jeez. Yuri, chill. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that's it might, jeez. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Sorry, is that, so it's that bad. No. Oh. Did I just raise my voice? I can't tell, cause I don't hear any speaking. It's me reading the story. I'm so sorry. Yuri buried her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Yeah, how many minutes? It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is what they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go on to writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Nusuke can be a little biased, though. Oh yeah, maybe, I don't know. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Good choice. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles deliberately as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself, it kind of funny. It's kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club? Okay. Hopefully I can read this, because I'm not good at cursive, if this is cursive. Ghost under the light. Oh god. I'm gonna have a hard time reading this. Oh god. The Trindles. God, okay. Hold on. The Trindles of my I'm just gonna read it how I see it. The Trindles of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Baiting? It must be this one. The last meaning sheet. Oh my god. Okay. I can't read this. I can't read this. I'm sorry. I bathe calmly. God. In the past, the light flickers. I flicken back. God. Okay. That's my attempt on trying to read Yuri's poem. It fumbled badly, literally. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. In my opinion, I couldn't read it. I'm sorry, but I couldn't read it. Don't make fun of me in the comments. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. If you can, like, rewrite Yuri's poem in the comments so I can read it better, please do that for me, please. Please. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I didn't. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it wasn't really descriptive. It was descriptive? Hold on. Give me a second. It was really descriptive. Alright. Might be. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Oh, was the poem about a ghost? Actually, the story wasn't about a ghost at all, Ultra. Alright, it was about a ghost. I thought it was, cause... Ooh. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over after all. Oh, it took me like a whole 10 minutes just trying to read the gosh darn thing. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expressions in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solium putting it that way. Hopefully I read that correctly. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, we're done with that. Alright. Who should I show my poem to next? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its tail, if y'all is let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What's up with going down? Nasuki. Hi! Nice to not see you again, Mrs. Grumpy Pants. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Chill, I just got here. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. Oops. Would I click? It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Oof, good one. Do you want to get smacked? Oh, pass. Ugh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Alright. Yay! I can actually read this! Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Good, I guess? I don't know what the point of it is. Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it? What? Just be honest. I am. I'm not. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be that word and stuff. Some people don't even take my writing seriously. Well, first of all, that's not true. Whatever this word is, it's not true. So yeah. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Exactly. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. See? The whole point. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I can kind of agree. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing is about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. Yay. It helps to bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I doubt that. I think I doubt that just a little bit. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, didn't you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I didn't really care about how old everyone is, but if Nasuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Good, don't do that. Alright, last one. Sayori. Yay. Not excited. Not excited. After what happened in part 1, I am not excited. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Ultra. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sorry, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. That's literally me if I'm writing a story. I have no clue what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. What am I doing? Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's the part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's an ultra poem. Well, nice, I just spit everywhere. Disgusting. And that's what makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it. Wait, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Don't be a jerk again. Hee hee hee. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention, in fact, I was standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Ultra. Deep down, I'm gonna stop this voice now. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? You're trying to do things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people will do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you on that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hee hee hee. Well, we'll see about that. I want breakfast! I already know I'm gonna like this one. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepies from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wash away a rainy day? I look above the sky, it's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast! Yeah! Beautiful. That's probably my favorite poem out of all of them. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Yes? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Jeez, don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I make eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Dude, I skip breakfast. I don't even eat breakfast. I eat lunch and then dinner, and then I eat a midnight snack and I'm done. That's my meals. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. Hee 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 hee. Hee hee hee. This was so much fun. Ugh. Monica's the best. Oh, yeah. But next time I won't forget. You better not forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monaco are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, can't read, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute, of course. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. Oh, I didn't when I read it. I thought it was just random jumbles of words. Eagles can fly. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have some couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Ultra did too. I was more confused. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions on my own. Ooh, first of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I have spent a long time establishing my writing style. I didn't expect to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which yours was not. What am I doing? Which I haven't yet. And Ultra liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Okay, first of all, go back. I never said I was impressed. I said I liked it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Yeah. What am I doing? Without this bouncy music. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ultra appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Yeah. What am I doing? What? And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh! Oh! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? Dang! I wasn't the only one's boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ultra started showing up. Dang! Dang! Big roasting. I want to stop standing up now. I'm just going to play the game. God dang! That was a roast. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! My god. I don't like fighting, guys. Yeah, can you both shut up? Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was just standing there. Ultra, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. That's the point in making your poems convolution for no reason. The meaning should jump out to the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Ultra. Wait! There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Ultra? No, I don't. Well, how do I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know everything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. Okay, so of course, who's it gonna be? Okay. Well, Yuri's full of herself. Natsuki was defensive off the bat. Yuri was dismissive off the bat. So, neither of them are right. They're right in their own ways, but I can't pick a side. So, help me, Sayori. Natsuki glanced at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri? Oh god, okay. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah? The music stopped. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Ultra? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. But your conflict is BS and shut up. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Dang. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me. Are you just listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Nobody likes. Ooh, stop. Yeah, exactly. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri. This is nice. This is actually some nice music. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems, they're amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented, so why are we fighting? But because, well, also, Natsuki is cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's are the same that they always were. And beautiful. Well, no one needed to hear that. Funny. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Yeah, me. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might have come off as a good leader and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As a president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Haha. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiled sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Ooh. Okay, everyone! It's just about time to leave. How did you feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd like to say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Ultra, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about. With everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you've learned something from your friends too. so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Ultra, ready to go? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee. Sari beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sari and I have spent this much time together. Huh, did I misclick? Did I double click? No, I did not. It looked like I double clicked. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Okay. Sari, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between you and Asuki. Does that kind of things happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Ultra, it's nice that I can get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's hee. Every day is going to be so much fun. Ugh. It looks like Sari hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll have to see what the future holds, Sari. I pat Sari on the shoulder, and I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sari as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so I'm guessing I wrote a poem for Sari. So let's see if we can get one for Nasuki here. Twirl. Yep. Puppy. Yep. I'm gonna stop saying yep so I can focus. Good. Hair. Spinning? Yeah. Doing good so far. Email. Valentine? Cheer. Dang it. Nope. Anime. Pink. White. Okay, I'm doing good so far. Snod, because I was Yuri. Roman? Dang it, nope. Hop. A tone. Crap. Kitty. Yep. Yeah, okay, that was perfect. That was perfect. Okay, I think I got one. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Oh, screen, whatever. Hi, Ultra. Yo, Sari. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hee. I'm just not as used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? You're always hungry, man. No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sari? Ooh. Yeah. Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sarah nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only two small coins fall out. Ooh, you just caught in 4K. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forgot that you spent all your money so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And that leaves the one option. What? Dude, I am smart. I guess I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha 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 ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face was in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Big cap. Big cap. Big cap. Big cap. Yuri told you to lend me some money. Don't get me involved in that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford, yep. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that on your suffering is a fair enough retribution. I pronounced that terribly. Ugh. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ha ha ha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and I have to accept the retribution. Retribution. I can't even pronounce that right, so... That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Hee. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Probably no. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. You son of a gun. Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Hee. What? Did somebody literally just go, hold on. Cut in 4K, literally? Flap. Yeah! I don't know where something smacks Yuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was that? A cookie! There was a cookie. Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic with type. Chocolate chip. I'll take it. So he glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Still cannot pronounce that. Retribution. I pronounced it correctly. Yay! Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. Oof. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Haha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Mom. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over to her mouth. I bit my tongue. Ouch, I hate biting my tongue. Hee. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her home cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Bruh, no. Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine, still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gives So he gets out of his seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Nom. So he suddenly leans down to take a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Why? Yeah, Natsuki's gonna be mad at you now. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Yeah? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the classroom. Curious. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Yeah? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. Has a what? Boyfriend? Is that what you're trying to say? Probably not, in my opinion. She probably more desirable. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Monica, can you do more emotion than just 3 emotions, please? You're just staring directly at the screen. I don't like it. Stop doing that. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah, Monica choose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? I knew it! I freaking knew it. Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. What study hall? Does any of you guys know what study hall is? Is it just you study? To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Get a watch. Get a small watch then. It's easy. That makes no sense though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Monica and her piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well. I almost said piano. I was like, how could you say piano now? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Well, I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ultra. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, didn't I? No, not really. I choose to leave Sayori's mischievous whatever. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone is already settled down. Sayori somehow already finishes her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Transition to the same spot. Ugh. I heard Natsuki utter an exaggeration sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. Really? Is that true? Because it's just a book. It's just a Japanese book, right? So it doesn't really matter. It's a book. How did you know anyway? I heard you bringing it up at some point. Oh yeah, when I first came here. She's like, manga? Wait, I want to read. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of these shelves. On the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull one out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand, then towards to a buck of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one of my missing, seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most that would sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Put that, girls? What the heck is that? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Agree. The weird name. What the frick? Probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. It's probably gonna be terrible. If you're gonna judge, if you're gonna judge, you could do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. You trying to kick me out? Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Ultra. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. I think we all know that at one point. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated female poses. I can't pronounce these right. If I'm not pronouncing these right, please tell me. It's exaggeratedly mo. What the frick does that mean? Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat next to the wall beneath the window seals. She pats on the ground to signaling me to sit there. Please don't be a weird image like plot 1. I don't want to see that again. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take a seat. Well, I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? What is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. My same reaction? What in the... Hold on, did I read that correctly? I guess it's easier to be close together like... Yep, I read that correctly. Same reaction? Don't just say that. Exactly. You make me feel weird about it. I'm already weird about it already. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulders, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of the plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be any plot? Well, obviously, if you think I enjoyed something like that, didn't have a plot, I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. And a lot of the beginning is about simple things. A lot of the beginning is a lot of things. Yeah. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. Bro, leave that guy alone. But that just helps you to get to know the characters. Yeah. And besides, it's still entertaining. I beg to differ, but later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you, hee hee. Hey, wait. What is that supposed to mean? It means it means I underestimated you? What do you mean, what that? What? Nasuki gives me a little shove. I just meant I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Okay, Thanos with all the Infinity Stones. Okay, what am I talking about again? Good save. This chapter seems to be about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Yeah, well, Nasuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah? What does that matter? It doesn't, I just was curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. Big cap. I call cap. I just happened to get into baking around the time I got this manga. Did you really? I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. Really? I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Ha 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 ha. Definitely not a coincidence. Yeah, even the main character's like, hold on, that doesn't seem like a coincidence. I guess that explains Nasuki's interests in baking. Still, all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Whoa. Okay, here we are. Hopefully this one's not too, this one actually doesn't seem too weird. It looks normal. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. When are we gonna get to, like, the poem crap? Like, we've been here for 57 minutes. Yes, that's how long the video is gonna be. Are you sure this isn't bothering for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read, well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy, you know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't share your manga with your friends. Wait, don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. I'm sorry. Like, I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Oh, it's not. I mean, maybe if you're like 10, you could probably read manga, but manga's actually 13 and up, I'm pretty sure. They just think manga is for kids. It's 13 or 14 up. So it's not for kids, it's for teenagers. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a whole lot of effort to find friends who don't judge much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, I guess. I am gravitated towards the other losers over time. Yep, I'm a loser, I guess. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it up. Like, keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if we found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. What would your dad do about it? It's a book. It's something you like. Except Monica was kind of a joke about it. Yeah, she was just making fun of you. So, yeah. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. I don't know what I'm reading because I can't see the book, so... Well, it's not like that solves any problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Line. ... So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you going to keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts a finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. How will I pronounce that right? You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. This is a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. Never thought Natsuki would be happy at this moment, but apparently it's happening. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, and being able to provide that Natsuki, for whom is a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little bit to myself. Okay, everyone, are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Couldn't your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just needed to make sure we have enough time. Though, you do look pretty cozy over there. Oh, don't make it weird. Now you just made it weird, Monica. No, I don't like that. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I closed the book and handed it towards Natsuki. You're just going to give it back? Don't you want to know what happened? Not really. Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really okay? I say that mostly because I really don't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start with the next one. And if it gets blunt, I'll kill you. Or bent. If it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some of the shows if I try to get through this. Did I say shows? Hold on, was that right? Shows, yep, shows. But I suppose this necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Nothing's gonna happen if you don't finish it. God. Alright then, I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff. And carefully slip the book into my bag. Who should show my poem first? Alright, so we're gonna stop here. This has been a 1 hour video. My god, it's been so long. So thank everyone so much for watching. The only problem is stuff is too normal. Everything is too normal because when you progress through the game, evil stuff will happen. So right now it's just a bit too normal. It's a bit too normal. So thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.